steel galvanized pipe because that will conduct the temperature of the earth through it. We've had somebody put in a 12-inch PVC pipe with quarter-inch thick plastic walls. It was insulating itself away from the dirt, and the earth is what's cooling it. You run super hot air deep into the earth in a 10-inch pipe, and it'll come out 20 degrees cooler.
So you just have an intake vent coming out of the ground?
Well, here with the hill, see, we can daylight it. We'll just go out until we get to the road.
How deep are you burying it?
I like to have them 6 feet deep. I like to have them 5 feet deep, something like that. You know, deep, because if you get in below, you know, the first few feet of earth are going to get cooked by the sun, and it's not going to do any good, or frozen by the frost line. So you got to go below frost line, below the heat line, into the cool earth, and then you got natural ventilation, no fans, no electricity, and they just, I mean, the way I know how well they work is we rough them in all the time on these buildings. And after we get them roughed in, when we break for lunch, the crew and the dogs and everybody sits around the tubes because there's cool air coming out of them.
Wow.
Like an air conditioner.
Do you have a valve or something, or like in winter do you switch?
We have a door on the outside and a door on the inside. Yeah. A screen and rodent-proof door.
Yeah.
Because we've had rabbits go in them and cats go in there and die, and snakes, and you know, we didn't used to put anything on them, and people had reptiles come in their house at night, so you got to be careful.
Is that like a solar chimney that you're talking about?
Yeah, similar. Yeah, it's a convection thing.
Brian Gubb had problems with mildew and mold on the inside of his walls.
What do you want?
You know, during the winter, which was actually cut into the ground. How could you get rid of that or stop it?
Well, when you have a lot of depth,
yes,
the sun doesn't get back there. We have a certain depth that we won't go beyond.
Okay.
And the sun, it's all a matter of the admission of sun and light and good ventilation.
Yeah, ventilation.
And you have to have ventilation. You have to have those. If you got a pocket somewhere, and I've got these in some of my buildings, where you don't get good sun and good ventilation, you're going to have mildew and mold. And
so the depth is from the front of your glass house back?
The depth is like this is 14 feet deep. This is really nice. We'll go as far as maybe 18 feet deep. You get more than 18 feet deep, you got to get more sun and more ventilation.
So 18 feet, are you measuring it from the inside face of the glass house or the external face of the glass house?
That's from the inside glass to the back wall.
Okay.
18 feet is pretty much the max to not have mildew problems. And then you can add as many greenhouses as you want. That's not going to matter if you add the greenhouses in such a way that they still let the winter sun come through all the way to the back of the building.
You talk about problems with too much heat with some of your earlier buildings?
Oh yeah, we've had too much heat. We've melted things on the kitchen table, you know. So what you do there is you must always have the summer sun blocked. You know, your winter sun comes in low, your summer sun comes in high. So you admit all of your winter sun, but you still even then have a way of shading it. Like, see, on a vertical face like this, you could throw up some shades, blinds, whatever. On the slope faces, it's a little more difficult. So we always have an inner face of vertical so that we can control the sun. And then of course, the summer sun, we absolutely block it and don't let it come in the room. We let it go to the plants, but we don't let it come in the room.
Do you double glaze
everything?
Inside and outside face?
Yep. I wonder if this glazing they got is double glazed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Are they? Yeah. It'd be nice if it was double glazed, but you know, again, it's this is kind of a down and dirty situation. But yeah, it's nice to know that. I mean, if you want the thing to perform, and well, again, the saving grace here is you just don't have much of a winter. I mean, where we are, you want double glazing, both places. All right.